Hi everyone, it's Carrie. We are at Sam's Club today. I know we didn't start outside. It was lightning, so it was just safer to come inside. So we're just going to jump right in. We've got the Swiss Gear laptop bag. That is $50. I'm going to put that back there. Let me grab that price tag that hit the floor. Anyhow, it's a great backpack. We've got lunch packs already coming into the stores. This, however, it's an 8-piece set. This looks like a purse. So Veronica, the creator of this, thumbs up on that. That's a great lunch pack. And if you are new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, everyone. There is, just so you know, there's no fall, there's no Halloween, there's none of that business right now in Sam's Club. It is still very much summer, although there are a lot of summer items on sale. $240 for that 45-quart cooler. We've got this really large mirror. This is the big arch one that is the standing one. Let me get around the corner here and see. I'm trying to find the price tags for it. They have a bunch of them. Let's see. I know it's here somewhere. Bear with me. Price tag was almost out. Wait a minute. $60 for that mirror. All right. That's a dealio. I did not show the KitchenAid mixers. Those are not on sale right now. Those are $400. The Enzo collection cabinets, though, these are marked down. These used to be $600. They're now $500. All three of the colors are at this store. So you have this greenish gray, the black, and the natural. They are all $500. This is a pull-out twin-size sleeper chair. So it's a little bit of a larger chair. I was trying to see if I could pull that out and show you all, but the whole thing just kind of unfolds. Can't do it one-handed, darn it. But that is $536. Let's see what else we have. Some more furniture over here. We've got a media recliner. It is a leather type material. It's not leather. $435. Has a charger on one side, has a lighted cup holder on the other. And then this little blue swivel chair. Sorry about that. You'll see size-wise, it is a more petite size chair. We've got some area rugs over here. These are the washable ones. These are 9 by 12. Really, really soft, super soft. You would need to take that to a commercial front load washer for those because they're so big. I think like an 8 by 10. That's what I wash at home, and that's really pushing the limit on my front load. So same thing here. These are washable. They're super soft, non-skid on the back. Bunch of different patterns in those. These are more traditional rugs right here, so these are $90. Got a couple different colors in here. The navy, that's a really good navy color. We've got a light creamy color, a more beige, and then the gray. I like those a lot. We've got the Tuscany ones over here. These are 8 by 10s. These are $120, and they have 5 different patterns. May not all be in stock, but they do have 5 different patterns for that one. This particular brand, you will see this brand sold in Home Goods. So for an 8 by 10 rug for $120, that is a really good deal. They've got 4 different styles in here. Let's see if we can take a look at a few of them. Sometimes the picture does not do it justice, like this one here with the green stripe. That one is super cool. I like that one a lot. Then we've got $200. These are also 8 by 10. Drexel is the brand. These are very shaggy. And then we've got a fabric couch right here and the chair over here. This is kind of like a nice champagne color. That is $730. And it's a lower sofa. So just kind of so you know, from a seating standpoint, it sits a little bit on the lower side. So make sure you have your good knees to get out of that one. It is really cute though. I like the fabric, I like the color. This leather recliner, we've sat on this before. It is super, super comfortable. $529. It's a power recliner. It is leather. Same thing with the sofa right here. This is a dual recliner, so it's got one on each side, stationary in the middle. They still have the bar cabinets in stock. Those are $600. They used to have those on display. I miss my Grapevine, Texas Sam's Club because it was such a large store, had so many things on display. These candles, these are new. These are pearl glass. The fragrances, they smell pretty nice, and they're soy wax blend. Very pretty pastels. Always super cool for the kiddos. This is a 4-piece little kind of build your own sofa. $150 for that one. The only vacuum that was on sale today was this vacuum here, and it is a brand I've never heard of. It's called ePro. It was $100. So that was a cordless stick vacuum. They've still got the 10-piece serve and store bowls. These are $18.98. They all have lids, and they've got them in gray, cream, and blue. They've got the Lazy Susan serving set. I love this. I love anything that spins around. You could take all the little trays out of it. You can keep all the little trays inside, so everything is all divided however you need to use that. And we have one of the anti-fatigue mats. $16.98 for these. We've got some kitchen towels up here. We've got this, it's like a pink peach color. And these are 8 packs. $14.86. Got some different styles down here. These have the more plaid. We've got plaids in here instead of just stripes. Also 8 pack. We've got $20. These are 14-ounce water bottles. Be good for back to school for the kiddos. Those are going to be insulated. It's going to keep their water cooler. They've got the circle. This is your starter kit in here. That is on sale, $15.98. And we've got the Snap and Go Kid Pack lunches up here. A few different patterns on those. Those come in right about $15. I wish we had lunch packs like that when I was a kid. Instead, we had the metal ones. You know what I'm talking about. Your sandwich was warm by the time lunch came around. So these were those lunch packs that we saw up front. They are $25. I'm telling you, look at this. It looks like a purse. These are super pretty. Really cool. They've got them in the pink, this really pretty light blue, this very nice black over here. Those are awesome. And we've got some more lunch bags over here. These are $20. This has a nice holder on the side for a water bottle. So we've got purples, we've got a berry color, cream, black and blue up top. Pretty good deals. Those are expandable ones too. If you want to get a jump on buying that stuff so you don't have to do that in a rush. So this is a 10-piece, and I love that it's overall the size of it's like a 9 by 13. And then inside of this, it's like one of those, you know, where you just keep opening one container after the other until you get to the smallest one. Same concept. So this is a 10-piece set all stacked into that little container. I love that if you are tight on space. We've got the Rubbermaid set over here. These are basically $23 for your 50-piece set with lids. And if you're like me, you're going to lose all the lids. It is a game I love to play. I buy the organization stuff, and it's like socks in the dryer. I have no idea where the lids go. We've got a 24-piece glass food storage. $25 for this set. We've got the Pyrex, so this is going to be your glass base. Also $30, and then they will have the plastic lids on those. We've got Keurigs. These are on sale. If you need one for a dorm, this is the mini one. It is $59.94. Kind of spin it around so you can take a look at it there. This is your little water reservoir. They've got some fun colors in there, the teal, the red, white. I love that. So we've got the Ninja over here. This one is $69.88. So they've got the NutriBullet one right there. That is, I bought mine the other day for $57 at Walmart. You could still find that deal over at Walmart. We've got the big, powerful Bissell steam cleaner. This was on sale, $165. And the Sam's Club that I'm at is in Lake Nona. It's in the Lake Nona region in Orlando. We don't get over here too much, so like I said, I really do miss my Sam's Club back in Texas. We've got the double air fryer here by Ninja Foodie. That one is $150. We've got a crock pot. This one is on clearance. This is a carry-in cook one, so it's got the lid that locks on the top. That one is $34.91. We've got our little countertop microwave if you need one of those also. I don't know if colleges allow those or not. It's $69.97. And then as always, they do have some of the furniture. They do contract with Becky Owens. She is a designer. This is one of her pieces. Ooh, okay, this is kind of cool. Got some extra little storage pieces in there, very versatile. I love that. The drawers also roll nicely. Same thing on this side. That's really cool. Little insert to have there. That's a pretty neat vanity. While we're over here, let's check how much the shower heads are. Sorry about that. I almost said shower curtains. $45. This one's pretty awesome. We've got backpacks. I know the kids are like, I don't want to go back to school yet, but I know in Florida they start pretty soon. I think like mid-August, early August. So we've got some backpacks over here. These are $25. We've got Bluey, we've got Minecraft, we've got Hello Kitty. They also have, this is a little lunch pack that's attached on the front of it. So you're getting your backpack and your lunch pack on all of those. I think there's a Jurassic Park. Yes, there is, or Jurassic World. And we've got some kids' hooded towels over here. This little cutie looks like a little axolotl, actually. I think that's exactly what that is. The only reason I know is because I had asked my grandson. We've got Draper James pillows. They used to have some bedding at this location, but I think they sold out. We've got the little 2-pack pillows here. These are kind of really pretty, vibrant colors. That green is amazing. We've got some quilt sets. Everything kind of right now feels like there's nothing really crazy new. There's just a lot of the things that we have seen that they're, starting to kind of move them out, because I know pretty soon fall is going to be here, and before you know it, we'll have Christmas trees. Okay, so I have to tell you all something. The cooling throws. I love cooling blankets. They're incredible. Do not put them on in your dryer on high heat. Whatever that cooling material is, it will melt in your dryer. So dry it on very low. It'll dry. It's just don't put it in a really hot dryer. Lesson learned. This is the only spooky season stuff that is in the store. In my store, at least. I can't speak for everyone else's stores, but we do have some little throws up here. Looks like they'll have 4 different patterns. I didn't see the pink ones in there. We've got some cozy throws over here. These are right about $17. There's 4 different patterns with these. Very cool. I'm not quite, we're just still so darn hot down here. We do have some, this is a potted fake fiddle fig. This one is $80. And then this is a box of 2 boxwood balls. Those are $60. So So you would have to get the planter for it. But those are definitely, there's 2 in there, so that's pretty cool. You could even use those through the holidays with wrap some lights on them. So we've got some clearance pillows in here for the summer. They still had a really good variety here. So I imagine pretty soon we're going to start, like I said, we're going to start seeing the fall items fill in the store here probably in the next couple weeks. I noticed that Sam's Club, Walmart, and Home Depot tend to be a little bit later than many of the other stores. And for those of you that are Team Summer, you can totally appreciate that. On clearance, they have this big wind chaser. I love this. It's the copper one. This is I'm going to call it a knockoff of the large chair cloud pillow that is at the Lovesac store. Has one that is very similar to this. So this is basically one giant square pillow, and then it has that wood frame. But if you hop on the Lovesac site, you'll see what I'm talking about. They sell one very similar to this. It's a low to the ground. Have good knees on for it, because you're going to need I would need a little help getting out of this chair, as I would call it, a contraption at that point. But anyhow, I thought it was pretty cool. On sale, we've got $64. The outdoor area rugs, they only had the red ones here, but they were very pretty, and that's a very good price. This is new. This is the Pixar lamp. So $57 for this Lego set. All right, my Gen X friends, you will appreciate these Lego sets. It's a typewriter. I love it, but it's a 3-in-1. So you can build them a couple different ways, but check this one out. It's a phone. It's actually, you can make 3 different phones, and we should all recognize these phones, the great big brick one, the rotary one, and then probably the very first type of flip phone. I love those. $23, we have the botanicals. I love that Sam's Club always does have some pretty good Lego sets in their store. This beach cart, I've never seen one of these before. Obviously in Texas we don't need them so much, but we're in Florida now. $80, I think that's a pretty amazing item to have if you go to the beach. Speaking of beach, up top, $24. Those bags, sorry about that, are on sale. The little saucer swing, that is also on sale for $30. Kids picnic table set, this is on clearance for $43. I love that it stores completely flat. So you can just fold that up and put that away if you have to put things away for the season. We still have the water tables out. Those are $50. On clearance, we've got, what else do we have? We've got the pickleball set is on clearance. Sorry about that. Also on clearance, the lighted cornhole. This is $82. Probably one of my favorite cornhole sets that I have seen this season because it is lighted. I think that's really awesome because you can continue to play into the evening. They've got the pool loungers up front. I don't know if your store in a colder climate will still have these, but these are $180. I know regionally some things differ a little bit at Costco and Sam's Club. They still have plenty of the family pools here. They're on clearance for $30. Good time to get one of those and put those away. I really want this rocket sprinkler. It's $25. It's not on sale. I have entirely too old for this, but I think it's amazing. We've got some water games here, kind of big water slide, the big wave slide. Looks like that's a little bit too big for a pool. So you're going to need to put that one probably in the lake, or if you have a gigantic swimming pool, maybe. $65 on clearance for the big super slip and slide. And then we've got the 2-pack of the river runs. Those were not on sale. This is pretty cool though. A pool surfer, $188. I don't think I had seen that before. This is my favorite bounce house. Because it's white, you can decorate it for any little holiday, birthday party, whatever. It's now on sale for $267. And then this one here is the big bounce house climber. That one was also not on sale. the reusable water balloons, but they still have plenty of them. Sorry about that. Reusable water balloons, they still have those. We've got some super soaker. This one here is on sale, $25. And we've got some more clearance items here. Let's see, the inflatable float down below, those are what's on clearance. The bubbles up top, those are not. Those are full price at $24. These are on clearance. So you've got your traditional floats right there, and then this one is neat. It's called a sun tub. You can see someone using that on the ground also. That is $17.71. And then the big Splash and Go one, that's $21. We've also got those on sale too. This is one of my favorite fans, this little Wuzu right here. I love that it fully, completely spins around. That is $35 and basically $36. Sorry about that. We've got the flower pots. They have plenty of them. We've got instant savings on those. Those come in at $30. And with that, everyone, we are going to head out. I've got to get to the register. We got to get home. Thank you so much for watching and being part of the channel with me. I appreciate all of you. I hope you all have an amazing day. Take care, everyone, and be safe.